What I wrote you about was actually this porch post.
This post here?
Yes, sir.
I like the brackets at the top here, and I like the turnings. This is probably original to the house. I'd say, what, about 100 years old?
Just under 100 years old.
Looks good.
It does. The top portion of the post looks great. But if we look down, it's not so nice.
Wow, I didn't even notice that when I came up. I see it now. Oh yeah, it's definitely rotted, and it looks like somebody tried to patch it right there.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And what I'd like to do is, repair the post, but I really don't know how to go about it.
All right, well, I think I can figure something out. You want to give me a hand?
I'd love to.
All right, let's get some tools. We can get started.
Great.
We'll start by removing the handrail. Then we're going to use some temporary posts and a couple of bottle jacks to support the roof. All right, I think that's up enough.
Boy, Tommy, this post isn't holding up anything now.
No, but you know what? If you like this look, we can leave this.
No, I kind of like the old post better.
All right, well, if you like this look, we could replace the whole post, but this could be expensive because of the turning. The other thing I could do is dig out this rot and maybe put some epoxy in there, but because the post is structural, I don't want to do that. So what I want to do is replace the bottom section of your existing post. And to do that, I need to take it down. All right, let's take it right out. You got it? Well, you can really see how bad the rot is. What I want to do is I want to see how far up the post the rot goes. To do that, I'm going to make a cut right about here. Yeah, nice and solid. Now let me show you what we have here. Your old post is a piece of 6x6, so I picked up a new piece of 6x6, pressure treated. But if I line it up on this side, look at the difference in the size. This one is much smaller.
So we can't use this?
No. So to be on the safe side, I picked up a piece of rough-sawn cedar, and this is also rot resistant. Now, if you look at the dimensions of the rough-sawn cedar, it's slightly bigger than your old post, and I can mill this down to make it fit. So this is the one we're going to use. All right, Mike, here's the piece that's going to replace the rotted piece on the bottom of your column.
Wow, Tom, I'm really surprised on the angles of the cut. If it was me, I would have gone straight across the bottom.
Right, and a lot of people do it that way, but let me show you why I don't like to do it that way. So let's say I have a flat cut here and another flat cut, all right? Now I have to figure out how I'm going to fasten the two together. I could put some screws in here on an angle, I suppose, but I still don't have a lot of lateral strength. So what I like to do is put a scarf or a half-lap joint. When I put the two pieces together, you'll make a nice strong fit. I also cut the top and the bottom piece on an angle parallel to one another. That way, when the weight from above pushes down onto our patch, it squeezes the two pieces together. And I also like the fact that I have a lot more surface right here to glue and screw the two pieces together.
That makes a lot of sense.
All right, so now all I have to do is trace our patch and cut our post. Well, that's pretty good. I'll just fine tune the cuts with a sander and a chisel. Now I want to put plenty construction adhesive in here because I want to cover all of the bare wood. I don't want any of it showing. That will seal it up so no moisture will get into this joint. We're going to screw the two pieces together with these 5-inch timber screws. The new piece is still a little bigger than my post, so I'll even it out with my planer. I'm using exterior spackle to fill all the holes. When it's dry, we'll sand it and spray all the bare spots with primer, especially the end grain. Then we'll just reattach the base plate to the bottom of the post. All right, Mike, let's stand it up on the porch floor. All right, bring it right up. Okay, now slide the bottom in, you push the top in. Line it up with the old marks. I should be good right about there. How are you doing? Just twist it just a little. All right, now I'm gonna let the jack down. Coming down. Okay, now I'll get the other one. Now I'll just put a couple of screws in. All right, I think your old post is as good as new.
Boy, you're telling me, Tommy, I can't even tell where the old patch is.
Well, that's the idea, and now it's good and strong and hopefully good for another 100 years.